All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are welcoming you back to WRA's Season 1 event, Gaithersburg, Maryland. We're going now into the two-wheel skill competition where the round 1 losers get a chance to get some extra points and do some stunts on two wheels, whatever happens on two wheels, and hopefully they get good scores for it. Hopefully it's a good competition. First up, we have Keaton Barney in Nitro Circus.
I believe Keaton lost first round to John Zimmer, with a rollover, but let's see if he can redeem himself with a little bit of two-wheel skills action.
Setting up for something here. Doesn't look like a conventional wheelie.
Not sure what he's setting up for here.
Maybe he's going to send it in reverse. Nope, he's just going to go...
Oh, he is going for a reverse move. Oh, can't quite get it, though.
Don't believe he's on the right track there. Oh, no, I'm on the wrong track. But, regardless of that...
He is on racing.
I hopped on freestyle.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'll just do that after this one.
Not a great move the first hit. The second hit with the cars.
Wow!
Nice two-wheel there.
Keaton Barney showing what he's got. Nitro Circus. Hopefully going to be a number to uphold for a while.
I'm probably going to give that a 6 because he messed up the first one. Got a 6, a 5, and another 5. So a 16 to start us out. Keaton Barney. Yeah. So a 6, a 5, and a 5 to start us out. A 16 for Keaton Barney. Let's see what he can do in freestyle.
Not as strong as I thought it was going to be. Probably going to be one of the more beatable numbers that has been put up, as I am now on the right track.
Next up is Chris Balick in Rage.
You're doing just fine.
Lost to Andrew Sheets in the first round. Hopefully. Has someone called Chris in?
Get a good showing. Yep. Yes, yeah, it's live, Vincent. I don't see a link. I'm not even on your channel right now.
Well, I can see Chris now, so that's a positive.
He's ready to roll here, going for the two-wheel skill competition as we get ready. That truck is a lot lower than the other trucks we've seen here tonight. It's going to be a lot harder for him to do things that high center of gravity trucks do. Are we not ready to... Oh, okay.
Are you actually streaming, or?
I don't...
Okay.
We good to go? Alright, as we are coming back here, Chris Bialek in Rage coming out for the second truck to do his two-wheel skill competition. And I was saying before that the lower center of gravity trucks might not be the most successful out here, but he could contradict me by possibly taking the competition. It's anybody's score to take.
Well, let's see what he's going to set up for here. It looks like he's going to go for going for the cars the first time.
Typical Ryan Anderson type of move, and he's riding it beautifully. That was
nice
really good.
Nice two-wheel there.
Come around for hit number 2 now. Look, thought he was going to do it conventional sky wheelie on the back of the yellow cars there.
Looks like he's hunting around for what he wants to do. But I think you're right, Marty. I think he was trying to avoid something that could possibly hang up the bottom of his truck. Here we go.
There. Oh, he's going over backwards too.
Goes over backwards.
Too much momentum on that wheelie there. Just sent him right over backwards. Don't know if the score is going to be too hot, but he did complete his 2 hits. I mean, if you call a rollover not a complete hit, then he only got 1 official hit down. Then
2 6s and a 5. So the score
that is
for Chris
17.
Balick is going to be a 17. So takes the lead by 1 point over Keaton Barney.
2 rollovers here tonight so far in the 2-wheel skill competition with both trucks. Or actually not a rollover. We've seen both the guys that have come out try to stretch their stuff, trying to get more points from making it up from losing in round 1. And Chris just overperformed a little bit there and sent him over backwards.
It was a good bicycle over the cars, though, so I think that was fair that he got the lead by 1 point, even though the second hit rolled him over backwards.
I can't remember. Did Keaton roll? No?
I believe he did.
I can't remember.
I'm not sure either.
Yeah.
I do know his score was a 16, and he's currently in second place out of the 2 we've had go so far.
Next up here for 2-wheel skill competition, we have Dalton Widener in the Black Pearl monster truck. Cannon, who did he lose to in round number 1, do you call?
I'm checking that out at the moment. He lost to Jonathan Soto in round 1.
So it was a tough break there, but he has a chance to come back and possibly put up a big number for 2-wheel skill and get some points back. Having some difficulty here, just give us a second here.
Waiting for Dalton to relog here. I'm not sure. Is Dalton on a steering wheel or is he on a controller?
I do believe he is on a wheel, yeah.
So that should give him a little bit of a advantage as far as being able to ride out bicycles, at least in that regard. Might not help him in popping a wheelie or a nose wheelie, whatever you call that, going the other way. A moonwalk.
Yep.
Thank you for that. Just kind of spaced out there for a moment. But yeah, a popping a wheelie or a moonwalk or bicycling. Let's see if Dalton's going to do any of that. Or if he's going to try something different. If everybody's good, I'm going to give him the go.
Paxton. Here he comes.
Dalton Widner in Black Pearl.
Being he has the wheel, he might have more of an advantage on the truck here, depending on the radius you set his steering wheel at. Usually when you're more competitive, you shorten the radius down. So hopefully he has more control over the truck.
Looks like he's going for a moonwalk to start out.
Right there, getting the front tires up. That's what you need to get one of those going and through the rear
Well
end.
done. Well done there.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's going to walk. You have got to be kidding me.
Wow.
Wow.
What a move from Dalton Widner.
Didn't know if that was going to execute or not, but it ended up nailing it. He ended up nailing it perfectly that time.
Let's see what the second move is going to be. That was a great way to start out.
I think he's going for the wall
concrete,
here?
the concrete
The wall.
barrier. I was going to go do 2. Oh, I couldn't quite get the rear end up in the... Oh, but he pops it back into a wheelie.
Capitalizes there. He's going to hit the wall again.
Not quite as good on the second attempt, but the first one was so amazing.
I literally thought he just went to hit the wall. I didn't even know that there was a ramp there. I thought he just... I don't know. That was weird.
Yeah, there's a little bit of dirt on the second side, so that maybe they can drive over the other side if they want.
Vincent wants to know why he got skipped.
Yeah, he did get skipped. I don't know why. Anyway, I guess Vincent, Oh yeah, two. You did the lineup out order. Okay, well Vincent will be next in Whiplash. Yeah, that's fine. Just call him back in. That could cause some drop frames, but as long as it's not dropping frames at the moment, it should be all right. Anyway, the score for Dalton was 2 8s and a 9, which is going to put him in the lead with a 25 out of the 3 trucks so far.
A significantly better score as we've seen so far out of the 3 trucks that have gone. Dalton really nailed that reverse Pawkin over the racing lane, and I mean, it was such a perfect way. I didn't think he was going to line it up just right, but he ended up nailing it, getting a little tipsy at the end, but he ended up doing it perfectly that time.
And we were speaking on the possibility of bicycling over the cars with the wheel,
right?
But he actually didn't even attempt a bicycle. He just went for 2 moonwalks and executed one brilliantly.
Okay.
Well, next up we have Vincent Ackard in Whiplash. Vincent lost in round 1 to Julian, actually. Julian in Avenger. Let's see what Vincent can do.
Now, Vincent has been around a while. He's more new to the league scene, as we've seen so far. But, he, as I mentioned in the racing competition, he did pretty solid last year when it came to racing. He was very dominant, did win a few rounds of racing. I don't know if he won any events. But
did have a really decent qualifying pass.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, couldn't convert that to a round 1 victory, but if he can stay qualifying well, he'll definitely be a force to reckon with in the racing scene.
Don't quite know what he's going here. He's lining up for this mound here.
Looks like he's just going to go for a simple sky wheelie.
Beautifully done as he walks it down. Oh my, that car grabbed him.
Gets stuck in a back face on the car, but he gets out of it, luckily.
A nice start, and he rode it to the best he could. He's really trying his best out to try to get some more points. Oh, he kind of touches the container there. He's trying to get more points to make up for the round 1 loss, as all the 2-wheel skill competitors has.
I'm not sure what he's doing. I guess he's going for a bicycle.
Oh!
Gets it done well. Actually,
wow,
a really nice bicycle.
Riding it beautifully. Look at the 2-wheel. Wow, he rode it on the sidewall. Look at this.
Oh, what is happening?
Look at the 2-wheel. Oh, he's over-rotated
on his lid.
Oh, he's still trying to save it. No, that'll be it. Wow, what an attempt there. That was a show.
That reverser there was a little on the edge, but
he definitely tried to get it back on all fours.
Still quite a spectacular.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, we got 2 8s and a 7. That's going to give him a 23, so it puts him in the 2nd place.
Very nice, very nicely done though. I'm not going to lie, that was very entertaining. That last hit, tried to get it up on the sidewall, ended up giving it too much RPM, over-rotated on one side, and then he dumped it. What's up?
Sorry, I'm getting him now. Well, I wasn't aware of that. Okay, do you want me to just... Well, I have all the scores at the moment. We've only had 4 trucks. It's 23, 25, 17, and 16. Well, you didn't tell me that. What? What does M to P mean? No, I can't. Okay, well I can get the main scores in, but let's see. An algorithm? Well, I'm not worried about that right now. Sorry. That can be fixed in a moment once you get the scores in, but I would rather get just the main score in. I didn't know that you wanted all 3 scores. I'm sorry. I mean, does it really matter as far as points go? Okay, well, I at least have the main score in, but you can delete the 2-wheel points. You can go ahead and delete those, or I can delete them. I'll delete those. All right, but we do have all the 2-wheel scores in so far. So next up, we have Josh Gaithersburg. And is that Mutant or Monster Energy?
That is the Monster Energy F-150.
Okay. Good.
Nice looking truck there. He's got a lot of spots behind him. And starting off, whoa! Right up on the sidewall, kicking the rear steer in a certain direction. He's bouncing. Oh, he throws the truck. Oh, no.
Over on his lid.
Wow, that was a hit and a half, I'll tell you what.
Going for another sidewall maneuver there.
Boy, he really started to rotate there, and then it just got to be too much. Brought it up on one side and ended up rolling over.
2 4s and a 5 for a total of 13. So I believe that's going to put him at the bottom of the pylon, but he is going to have an opportunity to come back in freestyle. See what he can do there. I was going to say before he took off, he's another one kind of like Tyler May that's been around this game pretty much since the beginning.
Next up, guys, we're going to have Brandon Scaff in Hooked, and I was talking about his shock setup before. Very stiff. You might be able to do more with that, being that the weight of the truck doesn't differentiate too much when you get up on 2 wheels or land from a backflip weird. You don't want to shoot the shocks up into a certain direction, but he should be doing just fine here tonight. All right. Out of 10?
Yep. Brandon Scaff in Hooked. He's ready to go. And he gets the green light, waiting to see what he's going to do as he pulls onto the track. Looks like he's going to start on one of the rollers for racing.
I do believe he's going to attempt to moonwalk first thing.
Now let's compare this to Dalton and see how.
I think Brandon's going to get more distance out here on the front end. Going to try to bring it to the container.
He's also going to get more angle on the front, at least at the start. Now it's kind of similar to Dalton's, but he walks it. Oh, catches the lip. Can't quite get it over the cars like Dalton did. Still a good effort though. If he can at least match that one, I think this will be a really good score here. Because if you remember, Dalton kind of messed up his second moonwalk attempt.
Has a good shot here. Gets it up on the front end. Has a nice one cooking so far. This could be a good score. And he does what he did again, but he actually keeps it on the nose. If you saw last time, he
keeps it going. This time looks like he's going to go over the cars if he can get the angle on it.
Oh,
well done.
Nicely done. Wow.
What a job.
Beautifully done by Brandon. Definitely going to take the lead there.
Great performance by Brandon. We've got an 8, a 9, and a 10. So that's going to take the lead by 2 points for a 27 for Brandon. Well done. I thought in the the first moonwalk, they were pretty similar, Brandon and Dalton, but the second moonwalk, Brandon really showed his skill on the second one.
Thought he was going to suffer the same fate he did when he took his first moonwalk. I thought the grill was actually going to grab at the end of the dirt mound. He ended up carrying it all the way to the car stack and making it just like Dalton did. Got a little crooked, but still ended up executing it just fine for the lead.
And he did actually, as you said, he clipped the front end just a little bit, but he managed to keep it under control and managed to bounce it back up to where he could go over the cars on the front two wheels. Yeah. I'm not sure. I believe if the brackets go correctly, it should be Mutant. So that's Julio, right? Yep. So somebody call Julio in. I'll do it. Or you guys go ahead. All right, so next up is going to be Julio Vallon Jr. in Mutant. The second of the two Monster Energy trucks out here tonight. Both crashed in racing with the DNF. So
I was just going to say both sponsored trucks of the event ended up not doing too hot in racing, maybe. As we saw, Gaithersburg tried to do that amazing sidewall, just got too much RPM and flipped it over. We're going to see Julio possibly bring the momentum back for Team Monster Energy.
And Julio over the years has been an amazing freestyler, so I'm interested to see. I've never seen him try and compete in a two-wheel competition. This is actually the first two-wheel competition I've ever seen in Rigs of Rods, but I'm interested to see how well he can do, knowing how good of a freestyler he is.
Here comes Julio now in the Mutant Energy Monster Energy truck. I do believe he has an LED in the back there, if that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I believe that is. He's waiting on the green light. And he's off.
I think that's the fuel cell that's actually glowing up there.
Trying to set up for something here. Looks like he's going to go in reverse over the dirt mound.
I think he's going to set up for a huge... Oh.
I don't know what he's doing. There you go.
Walk it on the nose. If he could walk it up, I think that's what he's going to try to do.
But couldn't really get it done. Yeah.
His L4s touch the ground.
Yeah, that's going to be his first attempt there. He's going to be looking to better it for his second attempt. He's going to have to really pull something out of the bag here if he wants to take the lead. Going for the bus stack.
I don't quite know what he's going to set up for here. Very creative. Oh!
Another moonwalk on the bus.
Very nice.
Well done, and to get it into a wheelie.
And he's going to do the same thing again. All four tires have not touched the ground yet, as they have there.
Great second attempt, but that first one's really going to cost him. So we got 2 5s and a 6 for a 16. I believe that's going to tie Keaton for...
I believe third?
Third. You're right.
Julio made a nice attempt there, but it just was not enough to get the lead. You're going to really need to do a lot here on this track to beat Brandon, and what he did, those moonwalks were stellar. And they were very, very deservedly a spot for first place.
Absolutely. Julio's first hit really wasn't all that good. He was setting up for exactly what he did on the bus, basically, but he was able to get it done on the bus. He was able to execute a lot better on the bus than he did on the dirt ramp.
I really thought he was going to try to do the impossible, being how that ramp that he tried setting up for first was very steep. I really thought he was going to try to walk it up that ramp and maybe bring it down or do something, maybe kick it on the rear end somehow, but
yeah,
didn't end up working out for him and ends up taking a 16.
I believe our last truck up is Marty. So, yep, in
All
Hooligan.
right. I will be back.
So Marty, a veteran of this game, not quite as experienced as some of the other competitors out here tonight, but I know he really likes to practice his moonwalks and his bicycles, so let's see what he can do out here in Hooligan. Not a lot of bicycles seen out here tonight, most people going for moonwalks and wheelies of the sort, but if Marty can make a nice mix of both, he just might be able to take the lead here. He's ready to go, and he gets the green light. Marty Hussey in Hooligan. Looks like he's going to start with a wheelie. Nice wheelie to start out. Looks like he's going to walk it over the cars. Nicely done. Pawkins it over the cars. Nice first hit for Marty there. I don't know if it was quite as spectacular as what Brandon did, but let's see with the second hit here. He's going to go for a bicycle. Rides the bicycle. Nicely done. Hits the car. Gets it back on all four, though. I don't think that was quite as good as Brandon's performance, but we'll have to see what the scores are. We've got a 7, a 9, and an 8. So a 24 for Marty. That's going to put him into third place behind Dalton and Brandon. So Brandon will be victorious tonight in two-wheel skill with 2 amazingly consistent hits.
Man, I had fun out there. That was fun.
That second hit, that with the sidewall onto the car, I thought you were going over there.
Oh, so did I.
But congratulations to Brandon on
Congrats to Brandon.
taking two-wheel skills.
Quite excellently done for Brandon. A well-deserved win. 24.
24, yes. I should put him into third.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, now that two-wheel skill is over, we are going to get prepared now for the freestyle competition, the local fan favorite. And as we get ready, those that are watching, I'm going to post the drivers meeting thing in the chat and the announcements. There was that. Now that the rules are out and the regulations. And
Well, that was a fun two-wheel skills competition. I can't wait to see how this track's going to be used in freestyle. So stick around to see some great action in freestyle as we get set up here.
so Julio wants to go early. Aaron's don't disregard the comment that Aaron just made. No, don't worry about it. No. Julian Davey wants to know if it is okay to run over the concrete wall, only where the dirt. Okay. Across from the other side of the dirt. I haven't gotten any mentions quite yet.
apparently I said Vincent's last name wrong. Well, I've never
Yeah.
heard of him in my life, so sorry.
No, don't worry about it. You're fine.
You said my last name wrong.
I shall execute.
John said my name wrong since the day I've known.
Who, me?
Yeah,
The Widner.
Dalton Widener?
there
Widner.
you go.
There you go.
I've said Widener before.
You were saying Widner earlier.
Okay, I still have no idea how to say Vincent. Acorn. Oh, Ackard.
Vincent Acorn.
Well, we're relaxed.
Yeah. We know we're on stream. Gotta let him know, John. Let's see the lineup here. First up is going to be Julio Vallon Jr. in the Mutant Energy, Monster Energy Ford F-150.
Okay, I've just been given confirmation that I'm supposed to say it Ackard, as Julian said.
He's a big deal, John, if you didn't know.
Who? Julian?
No, Vincent. I'm just
Vincent,
kidding.
my
no,
bad.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I like to try and get people's names right.
Yeah.
Even though I've been saying Dalton Widner the entire time.
Nothing to get worked up about. It's fine.
All right, is somebody good for time or? Okay, I need to spawn in real quick.
What the? Did they change YouTube's? Oh, it's the studio.
YouTube. Ooh, this is a pretty neat little boat obstacle we got out here.
Told you there were going to be
think
some
I've seen that.
surprises.
Yes. Okay. 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 Yeah, I got it now. I can do it now. I got it. Where's the thingy? Okay. Let me just zoom. How do I zoom out on the thingy? On the Google spreadsheet, how do you zoom out? Okay, that's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine. I can, as long as I didn't know that we were supposed to be doing individual score things, but okay. I'll make sure to get all 3 scores in this time. 4. You're right. Time score. Yeah, you're right. So wait, is it 120 seconds for 2 minutes? Is it? Well, if the timer is 2 minutes, then it's 120 seconds. If it's 1:30, it's 90 seconds.
I have no way of calculating that though.
I got a calculate. I've got my phone right here. I can do it.
60 and
I can
60
do
is
timer.
120. Yeah.
I'll tell you the I'll tell you the time.
Score.
Oh, 120 seconds. Well, 120 divided by 56, right? Maybe not.
Try it.
I don't know. Well, do you have it written down anywhere?
Get a percentage of what that time is and do it out of 10.
Well, he's saying 56 seconds in is what percent of 120?
Yeah, if you can find that out, then. So he got a 4.6 time. 4.6 score time.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. So whatever he got divided by 120. Yep. Just however you want to do it, just like that, probably. It's easier to do that than to round up or round down.
Just make sure it's consistent. Like you'd always, if it's always going to be a decimal, make sure unless it rounds out evenly. Yeah, so just 4.6 repeating,
0.6.
so 4.6, yep.
And I'm scoring momentum and air, right?
I mean, we can...
Just say 4.6, it's fine.
4.6 repeating technically is just 4.6. It doesn't...
Yeah.
You don't round up if it repeats.
Alright, so I'm scoring momentum and air, right? And who's doing technicality?
I can do technicality, but I can... If Brandon posts how much time is in, then
Yep,
I can
Brandon will do
divide
time.
it.
Brandon will do time, you'll do technicality, I'll do momentum and air. Let's get it rolling.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, first up in freestyle, we have Julio Valon Jr. in Mutant. He requested to go early, so therefore he's going early.
Starting things off right there on the bus. Didn't even know that was a jump. I missed that.
Yeah,
I
did. I thought he was just going over the wall there.
Oh yeah, me too. Oh my!
Nice hit over
the
nice hit over the boat. Clears it perfectly.
Massive combo into a nosedive that he brought down beautifully. Nice air over the double buses and into a slap wheelie, riding it out.
Back around to the van. Huge air.
Oh, this could
land
trouble.
on the cars, but gets away with it. Hits the boat.
Destroying that boat, which was once a beautiful-looking object that is now ruined by a monster truck.
Like everything else out here.
Yep.
Gonna cross
that wall.
Oh, gets a kick up on the rear there over the green cars, but a great combo into the van.
One thing we're seeing from an experienced driver here, Cannon, is that he is keeping the momentum in the air strong, and he's setting the standard early here tonight.
And he's also done great with technicality so far.
He's really doing everything he can.
Cross threads, comboing moves up.
Doing everything he can to get a great score, getting nice air over the boat.
Looks like he's going to go in reverse here. Oh, what's he doing here? Not quite sure. Oh,
right
he's going to go for a backflip over the fan.
He questioned it before, and that's where he's going to nail it right there.
What a move.
Oh, two wheels. Wow, that was... Oh, that's not... Thought it was going to be more successful than that.
Hits the boat a little bit, gets a strange bounce out of that. Still keeps it under control, though.
Nice technical move over the bus, and that landing is right there what saved him, because if that car stack was not there, he was going to end up rolling over, and I do believe he has a pop tire.
Yeah, I believe you're right, Marty.
Nosing heavy into a slap wheelie. Oh, that's going to hurt right there. Ow.
Tries a pocket into that green stack.
Right there. Like, oh!
And I don't know if that final move's going to count or not.
That was violent. That snapped him. I would guarantee you right there that hit gave him some whiplash. I mean, that was just a violent hit.
Well, big scores right off the bat.
Setting the standard early.
8 for air, 9 for momentum, a 9 for technicality. Just waiting on the time. He filled the time, so that's a complete score of 10 for time because he did fill the clock. So.
Cannon, as we see that time score, you might believe that some people are going to be able to be saved by that time score. We might see some conservative runs, but we also might see some wild runs because of how cramped this track is right now.
Yeah, absolutely. You talk of the time score. I mean, yeah, if you go conservative, you can kind of guarantee yourself a score of 10 in time. But if you don't do as well in air, technicality, and momentum, then I mean, there's really no point to it. Yeah, you're guaranteeing yourself 10 points, but I mean, with this field being such a great field of freestylers, you really need to have a great consistent mashup of all 4 scores.
Now this should be a great freestyle because you're gonna see the drivers starting to go heavier and heavier because Julio put up a strong number early on, and for everyone to try to beat that it's gonna be a great freestyle competition here tonight. I mean, that backflip was something else. I really didn't think he was gonna nail it just by the way he hit
off
it.
the van stack.
That was something else.
That was quite an interesting move, but as you saw, he really made the most of the entire track, cross-threading, great momentum, and that's going to be a big score to try and topple. A score of a 36 for Julio. Right off the bat, so the rest of the 15 runners can have some work to do if they want to catch Julio. Not sure who is out next. So the second of the 2 Monster Energy sponsored trucks is out next. Josh Gajewski.
Back-to-back sponsor trucks trying to get a good score here.
Josh Gajewski in the regular Monster Energy F-150.
Gajewski getting the green light immediately. Had actually a very exciting 1 hit and 2 wheels, doing that insane sidewall at a very high RPM. Swung it over on one side, and here he goes.
Unfortunately, in that 2-wheel skills competition, landed on the concrete barrier, couldn't quite get it done, but let's see how he can do here in freestyle. Nice triple combo to start it out, going from the jammer to the boat to the van. Nice way to start it out.
I'm going to have to assume that he did just watch Julio's run, so he's going to try to do everything he can, but also try to be a tad conservative because, like I mentioned, that time score, huge air over the bus.
Nice air over the bus.
That time score is going to be a big part in your overall freestyle score.
Absolutely. Into what's left of the boat. Nicely done. Nice wheelie.
Oh,
it
wow!
Over, up
oh,
on
no, that's
2
trouble
wheels.
right
Can
there.
he save it? No, can't save it. On his lid early. Tough break for Gajewski.
For Gajewski early on. I really thought he was going to pull that because you saw the front clip cave in just a little bit. I thought the tire was going to grab and yank him back over. Maybe. But ending it off early with a slightly spectacular run.
So he was 43 seconds in.
Oh my! Wow, he just nailed that. I don't even know if that was on stream.
What just happened?
He went to throw it in and just whacked that truck.
Okay, it's 43 divided by what? 1. So it's a 3.58 as far as time. Okay. That since it's 358, it rounds up to 6 because it's not. There are 3 repeats, but so okay, 3.6. Gajewski. So 6.6, yeah, 11.6. Thank you, Dalton. My bad. I didn't know. I forgot.
Next up here in the freestyle competition, we're going to have Keaton Barney in Nitro Circus. Didn't do too great in the racing. Had somewhat decent of a score in 2-wheel skill, and we've seen people before struggle in certain competitions and soar in freestyle.
Yeah, because once they get into freestyle, you know, they know that it's the last competition of the night. They really don't have a lot left to lose.
And they want to do every single thing that they can with their truck in the time allotted with the obstacles we have. And we have, like I mentioned before, a very tight course. And we're going to see what Keaton can do here on Nitro Circus.
Waiting for Keaton to get in here.
Getting the green light. Here he comes. Keaton Barney in Nitro Circus.
And as you said before, it's going to be interesting to see how well he does, knowing it's his last competition this event to shine. See how well he's going to do here. Starts off kind of conservatively over the boat, but as long as he keeps it under control, he can continue to rock the course.
Nice soft landings from Nitro Circus. You're gonna need something like that when you want big air. You want a more soft landing with where the shocks are able to breathe. First one to touch that obstacle.
No,
He's in trouble early.
Wow.
Oh man!
Tough break there over the jammer.
Looks like the right rear just grabbed the top of that van and swung him over. Tough break for Keaton Barney.
As he was starting out there, he really looked like he was going for the more conservative approach there. Unfortunately, that hit over the backside of the jammer kind of bit him there. Yeah, that's time left. He was 25 in. Oh. I'll do a 2 for that as well. All 2s and a 2.1 for time. So that's an 8.1 for Keaton Barney. Unfortunate the way he went out there. I was really hoping he could kind of redeem himself for the crash in round 1 of racing, but unfortunately, just the jammer bites him.
Right as I saw that come along, I really thought he was going to be able to pull it out, but the truck started rolling a certain way, and it brought him right over. And as we move along here with the freestyle competition, we're going to have Chris Bialek in Rage, who actually didn't do too bad in racing, but he did good enough to not make the two-wheel skill competition.
Chris, also the track creator of this weekend.
Beautifully done, might I add. I do like the detail and everything that goes with this track.
It is at least in the racing course, the right hand Chicago style. I mean, the track as a whole, both racing and freestyle, is a great track. But I do think the right-hander Chicago style course is quite an interesting take on a racing format. But he's got the green light and he's ready to go. Chris Bialek in Rage. Team truck to Julian in Avenger.
We're going to see what he's able to do with a low center of gravity truck. Now, a truck like that made for racing is to see as he throws it in right there to set up for his first obstacle.
Over the dirt jump to start it out. Tried to get a kind of a slap wheelie there. Couldn't quite get it. Nice combo over the bus.
Now, the biggest fear for him is if he hits that hard enough, I think it could grab the cradle and throw him end over end, and that could end his run. So he might want to take it a little more gently. But on the dirt ramps, he might be just fine.
Nice there over the green car stack. Combos it up over the van. Looks like he's going to combo again over the bus.
Oh, nice sky wheelie.
Huge
wow.
Sky wheelie. Oh, gets them all out of shape, but he keeps it under control. Nice save from Chris Bialek.
Oh, kind of tags the wall there. Going for the boat now.
What's left of the boat. Rides it over. Kind of a nice little riding of the wheelie over the rest of those pink cars over there.
Going for the racing lane now. We're going to see what... Oh, he hits it kind of weird, but he uses the rear steer to his advantage. Getting a little messed up there. Now going for the bus stack. Kind of crab walks it over there. Oh, nice hit off the van. We saw that being used for Julio's forward momentum backflip, walking it on two
Into
wheels.
a two-wheel. Tries to kind of get a moonwalk out of it. Can't quite get it, though. His momentum has been really good compared to Julio. Well, although Julio's momentum was excellent as well, but Chris's has been right up there with it. I don't know if he's had the same technicality, but he's going to try to get that in with the second half, the second minute here in his 2-minute performance.
I do like what he tried to do there, where he did the little one cyclone into the jump. That was kind of cool looking. I've never seen that before. Wow, that was a
whip. Wow.
Strange hit, and it threw him all over, but the low center of gravity is going to keep him on all fours. Oh, huge air. Wow.
Backside of that dirt. Hard side slap. 30 left. He's really just going to let it all hang out here over on his lid. Can he save
that's a hard hit. Oh, he's best. RII. Oh, he's forgiven the RII. He didn't stop on that. Stop on that call. Looks like he's not too happy about the call made.
He did fill the time, though, so that's going to be an automatic 10 points for him there. I don't think the technicality was quite as good as Julio, but it was still right up there.
He definitely had a run going there, and that reverse save, if he was going to pull out of it, would have been spectacular. But he didn't end up doing it because they shut him off during that save, ending him up on his lid.
So we've got an 8 for tech, an 8 for air, a 10 for time, and a 9 for momentum. So that's going to be a 35. So he's going to move into second place behind Julio. Great run, just didn't quite have the amount of technicality that I would have liked to see like Julio had. So he's going to come up 1 point short, but a great run by Chris Bilek nonetheless. Great track design, so
as we mentioned before, we were talking about the time scores. Chris there might have been focusing on another field of the judging. I think he was focusing more on the momentum, as he definitely had a lot going from move to move. He did stutter a few times, but he did keep the run flowing, just as if not as great as Julio, like you said, but definitely tried to get a run out, but didn't end up working out for him.
It is interesting to see how normally I would say that Julio usually goes towards the end of the freestyle pack, but seeing him go first and create this big number, people right off the bat are trying to go after it, and it's really kind of elevating the competition a little bit.
That's what we saw from Chris. He tried doing a lot in the time allotted, and he definitely it didn't end up working out because he tried doing something that was more out of his depth. He tried getting more air, and he tried getting more and more wild, and I mean, that one cyclone into the dirt mound was a little weird, but good for the judging, nonetheless.
Absolutely. A very respectable run from Chris Bilek there to put him into second place. Next out, we're going to have Vincent Ackard in Whiplash. I think I finally got his name right, so he'll be happy.
Looking for something to set up for here. He knows the number he has to beat. Julio did put out starting up on the two wheels there.
Rides it sideways. He's kind of he's going to be on a pickle here. Oh no! Over right off the bat.
Oh man. He did land it. That's going to be a tough call to make.
It's going to be all up to the RII official as to whether he continues or not.
A save like that, I mean, that was. Oh, he's going to refire. He's going to actually keep going.
Refire.
He's going to keep going off of that save, and I mean, what a start! It looked
kind
like
of a lucky break there, if we're honest.
Controlled it right there. That was very lucky. We're going to see. I told you right there. The guys are trying to do everything they can, and that was a great start. And he's going to need to keep that up as he flows.
Nice slap wheelie off the bus there. Nicely done there.
Run and another wheelie, kind of going down the ramp there.
Setting up for the van stack. Nice air. Looks like he's going to combo again over the bus. Does get it. Nicely done. Big air again. Looks like he's going more for the straight line approach, getting more air.
And he takes out the obstacle that ended up killing Keaton right there, going around the back. He's going to set up for the big bus hit that I almost forgot was there because Julio
big air.
Hit it.
Up on two wheels, rides it out a little bit. Nice save into the combo over the van.
Oh my! Oh, that's going to be rough.
Oh, over on his
That'll be that. Ending it in spectacular fashion. Almost that could have been really bad, but it ended up being a little more safe.
Yeah, the front end just kind of caught the remnants of that boat there, and it just sent him right over. So we have a 5 for air, a 6 for momentum, a 6 for technicality. I'm not sure how much time was left. Okay, 55 left, so that's a 5.4 for time, so that's going to be 22.4 for Vincent Ackard. A very, very respectable performance. Unfortunate that he couldn't fill out his time there, but definitely a lucky refire on the that first flip he had there, but was able to run out the rest of the time he was running pretty well. Next up, we have Marty Hussey in Hooligan. Oh. Are you good? Okay. Marty Hussey starting out on the green cars there. Looks like he's going to back it up over the van. Hard side slap. Keeps it under control, though. Well executed there, tapping the rear steer in order to get it back under control. Over the bus stack, nice air. Looks like he's going to whip it right around into some cyclones, a couple cyclones. Well done there. Back over the dirt ramps. Looks like he's going to get a little slap wheelie out of it. He does. Straight into another combo over the van. Huge air, huge sky wheelie, hard landing on the rear. Looks like he's going to have to back up, though. He's going to put it right back over the vans in a reverse hit. Back into forward again. Going to swing around the vans now. Over the boat. Oh, hard on the right side, but it kicks him over. Can he save it? Yes. Great move from Marty there. Doesn't even get the RII. Doesn't affect his momentum. He looks like he's going to go back to some cyclones. Nice cyclone there. Just over a minute in, going for a two-wheel there. Couldn't quite pull it out over the bus stack. But he lives to fight some more. Over the van again. Looks like he's going to combo over the boat once again. Nice air. 30 seconds left. Let's see how he can finish it. It's been a pretty decent run. The momentum has definitely been there. I don't know about technicality, but nice wheel stand. Pawkins it over the dirt ramp into the van. Kind of gets caught up on the van there. Another nice combo. Into the bus stack. Lands it back on all four. Still no RII for him, so he's getting lucky in that respect. And over on his lid. That's going to end out time. A great ending to the run there. Definitely had some of the best momentum of the night. So he's automatically going to get a score of 10 for time. 10 for momentum as well. An 8 for technicality and an 8 for air. It is. Well, I don't know. I was asking if it was. Okay. I believe Dalton is up next. Yes, up next. Dalton Widener in Black Pearl. Came in second in two-wheel competition with a great moonwalk, just slightly bested by Brandon. Let's see if Dalton can redeem himself a little bit here in freestyle. I believe we're setting up. Yes, he's ready to go.
He's at the start.
Yeah, start.
Dalton
entrance.
definitely knows what he has to do here in freestyle, as do the other competitors. And I mean, the runs that we've seen so far, if Dalton's really gonna have to do a lot, I definitely had some fun out there. Hopefully Dalton can throw it down in Black Pearl.
Absolutely. Now that we have a tie up for the lead with Julio and my co-commentator Marty. Let's see if Dalton can throw it down and try and take the lead after being just slightly bested by Brandon in two-wheel. Here comes Dalton. He's going to avoid the bus stack to start out. He's going to start out on the main floor. Let's see what he's got.
Kind of searching. He knows what he has to do. Going to
Looks
start
like he's
off.
going to start. What's he doing here?
Looks like
Maybe-
I think he's going to kick it up on the rear end. Yes,
Yeah.
he is. Or on the front end. He's going to kick the rear end high.
Well done. I guess he's going to try and redeem himself from his two-wheel.
Oh, very nice. Oh, he's past vertical here.
Oh,
Oh,
on his
no.
lid already.
Oh, that'll be that. Oh, my. Oh, what an upset. Dalton coming out here wanted to start off strong. Did start off strong. Was
Tough
not
break there.
able to carry out that moonwalk. Front end started to cave in, and he actually started to give it juice, but it didn't end up working out for him.
Well, unfortunately, so little of the run was completed. It's going to have to be a 1 for Tech, because he did at least try the moonwalk, but so little was performed that, unfortunately, he was 12 seconds in. So we've got a 1 for Tech, a 1 for Momentum, a 1 for Air. And he was 12 seconds in, so that's a 1.2 for time. I'm probably off by that a little bit, but we'll get you that as soon as possible.
Up next here in the lineup is
Just a
going
0.1.
to be Brandon Scaff.
Okay, so it's a even four for Dalton Widener, sorry.
Next table of the lineup, we're going to have Brandon Scaff and Hooked. And
Your
Brandon, as I
two-wheel-
talked about,
Your two-wheel champion.
that shock setup definitely is going to come into play on some of the rough landings, as we saw it was pretty stiff. He did get the job done in two-wheel as expected. Brandon definitely knows what he's doing in that field, but can he get it done in this field, the freestyle competition, the fan favorite? We're going to find out.
It's going to be interesting to see if he can last the full 2 minutes. Great technicality in the two-wheel competition. Well, let's see if he can turn that into a 2-minute performance. He's on the line and ready.
All right. Was he timing originally? All time. Green light has been given for Brandon.
Looks like he's going to start out over the boat.
Time
Nice
starting
hit to
there.
begin.
Very nice. Oh, you
Nice
can see the shock
sky
setup.
wheelie. Nice sky wheelie to create a combination over the.
Oh, nice wheelie.
to
He's going to
start.
drag it all the way down. Having a nice start, Brandon. Getting a nice feel for the track right now. Hooked is looking real strong early.
And you were right about that shock setup. It's rebounding extremely hard.
Oh, yeah. He's feeling every hit.
Back to the van. Nice air. Going to combo it over the boat once again.
Very nice.
Nice
Another
slap
wheelie.
wheelie.
Full of slap wheelies here tonight.
Back to the green cars. Nice long distance air there.
I was going to say nice distance off the yellow cars.
Back to the van.
Oh, nice air off the racing lane there. Wow, very surprising. And you see how stiff the shock setup is. He's actually going to be able to get more slap wheelies out of it than most people here tonight.
Yeah,
Oh!
Nice sky wheelie over the bus stack. And a nice combo over the dirt. But yeah, you're right. Pretty much every hit he has the opportunity to pop it back up with a slap wheelie, as others, such as Keaton with the super soft shock setup.
Oh my! That was a hard hit. Ow!
Huge, horrible hit on the rear end there.
Oh, that was so bad. Wow, that was a hard hit on the back. Man. Oh, he felt that.
Let's see what's going to happen here.
That was a hard hit on the back, man. I mean, that was a hit. Wow.
The officials are deliberating. Just to finish that point, the hard shock setup he has there allows him to pretty much off of every hit get a slap wheelie.
They're going to let him refire off of that hit. Time will start again on his next move. That'll be where the time will resume.
Into some cyclones.
Couldn't tell if that was sarcasm or what from Dalton. Huh. Nice. Coming back. Oh, no, that's going to... Oh, my. Oh, that's going to hurt him. Well, that's going to hurt him real bad.
RII there. Just a bad bounce. Was going for the slap wheelie off of that, but ended up pocketing it into the pink cars. And it looks like that's going to be it for Brandon here. A 9 for time, an 8 for momentum, a 7 for tech, and an 8 for air.
Man, talk about a moonshot into a backbreaker.
So that is going to be a 32, moves him into either third or fourth. Yes.
As we get ready for the next run, we got to look at the track and we got to look at the carnage. What has happened here tonight? That boat has just gotten obliterated from Julio to Brandon. I mean, that thing got no brakes. As a surprise obstacle, we saw that it was going to be a big obstacle to take out, and it was huge, but now it's little to nothing being how many times it's been hit.
Yeah, I can't even tell what that is anymore.
I couldn't tell you. If I was to drive it past this show and tell you what that is, it probably... maybe some type of RV frame. But
absolutely.
Little to nothing. That boat got nothing coming.
Well, next we're going to see Andrew Sheets out in Michigan Ice Monster.
No resistance. Another low center gravity truck. We're going to see him land, take the more soft landings. As you can see right there, the truck doesn't want to tip as much. And he's going to start off on the double buses.
Nice combo. Combos it over the van from starting out on the bus. Going to swing it back around. Looks like he's going to go for what's left of the boat. Nice air over the cars there.
Going for the ramp. Oh, I was just going to say going for the ramp. That killed Keaton.
All out of shape. All out of shape on the jammer-style stack there.
Huge loss of momentum. Going to try to get back on track here.
Oh! Nice combo. Tries to combo the concrete barrier into the bus. Doesn't quite work out for him, but nice recovery into the boat. And another combo.
Oh, he's going to kick it out. I thought he was going to try to walk that one into a moonwalk as he tags the wall just a little bit there.
Nice slap wheelie. Carries it out.
Very nice slap wheelie from the Michigan Ice Monster. He's having a good run so far. Oh, very nice technical move over the bus. Almost clips the racing lane there. Wow.
Kind of whips it over the dirt ramp there.
Over
Swings
that
it back around into the van.
Oh
nice
my.
slap wheelie.
One wheel wheelie. Transferring from one tire to the other. Oh, another moonshot. Didn't quite do the hit that Brandon did. but ends up just fine coming off of it, comboing over the boat. Nice sky wheel using the rear steer to his advantage. Can hit that van once again.
Lots of great combos here from Andrew.
Doing what he can to put up a big score. Oh, that's going to hurt him.
Have to reverse
Oh!
Just a little bit.
Tags that camper there, going up on two wheels, as we've seen that happen multiple
can he
times
save it over
tonight.
on his lid? Can he save it?
No.
No, it's an RII.
Tried bringing it back from being over, just couldn't happen.
Had just passed the 30-second. Actually only had 13 seconds left.
Very solid run from Andrew. I like that.
So we got an 8 for air, an 8 for tech, a 9 for momentum. Waiting on the time score. And an 8.9 for time. That's going to be a 33.9. So that moves him into, I believe, third. Fourth, actually, just behind Chris Ballack. So currently our top 5 are Julio and Marty, tied for the lead with a 36. Then it's Chris Bialik, Andrew Sheets, Brandon, Vincent, Gajewski, Keaton, Dalton, and that's who have run so far.
Next up here in the lineup, we have Julian Bauman in the Rummel-built Avenger.
Team truck to Chris Bialik and Rage.
We're going to see if Julian could possibly bring the Team Scream name back up on top. We've seen a lot of runs tonight that have been disappointing, but yet spectacular. Short but sweet.
Well, you know, Mr. Excitement himself is going to be watching this run from wherever he is, hoping that Julian can live up to his name.
Maybe give us a little, some words on the mic after.
Absolutely.
Hear some vocal cords. I know. And here he comes. Got the green light, here he goes. Gonna give him 1 second here.
Here he comes. Julian Bauman in Avenger. Looks like he's going to start out on the jammer style obstacle over there.
Oh, nice sky wheelie.
Sky wheelie to start it out. Nicely done. Kind of hits the back of the chassis a little bit, but recovers from it.
Kicked him up just a little bit there. Kind of, that truck likes to sit with the front end high when he hits jumps. Maybe it's just a certain way he's hitting them, but I do like the way that truck is rebounding. Nice and soft. Another race team built truck meant to race. And hard hit on the cradle there. Oh, man.
Cases it and he's stuck.
He's actually stuck
jammed
on the car stack. Oh, my. Is he able to get off?
Let's see if he can. I think his tires are actually caught within the
cradle's actually just elevated just enough. Oh, man. He is stuck, isn't he?
I think, unfortunately, unless he can, he's working it hard. He's trying to get it off.
Just like Jim Jack on a van stack.
That is one disadvantage of these super low CG trucks. They can easily get caught.
He's doing everything he can to try to get the truck off the car. He's just going to need to do a little bit more. I don't know what.
He just passed a minute in, but
he's stuck on those cars. He just told us he's going to get it to try to get the truck off the cars. I don't know if he's even gonna. He's doing what he can. He's not gonna give up. That transmission is screaming, though. I'll tell you what. He's doing. Oh, he gets it
just
off.
Barely.
He gets it off.
What a job! What a job from Julian there. He never gave up. Unbelievable.
Celebratory little cyclone donut there.
Unfortunately, that's caught.
Oh,
hard
man,
hit
that was a
into
hit.
the front end.
Wow.
Wow.
Dalton replicating there. Julian, what Julian just did, replicating David Bradshaw World Finals.
Over the.
Oh my God. RII.
He's gotten the RII from that. I'm not sure what
Good
that was.
God, man, that was incredible.
Clearly
What?
some anger from the.
He wanted. He
Clearly.
just wanted to get something done, and he did it there.
Clearly
11
a little bit of
left on the
anger. Clearly a little bit of anger spewing out over that stick on the cars there.
Boy, what a move that was.
He does get the refire. This has been
This
quite
This has been a spectacular run, to say the least, Cannon?
absolutely may not have had the best momentum for obvious reasons.
Oh,
but
watch it. Oh, God.
over on his lid again as he fills time. That's going to be an RII, and he's going to
Heavy
be done
roll
there.
there. Boy, he was just giving it all he had there. Wow. We're going to get a -3 from the momentum.
We got him.
Boy,
Got
if there was a an effort award for the award nominees, you'd get it. Sounds like you didn't even leave the ground at all.
So we got a 23 for Julian. That's going to move him 5 for tech, 5 for air, and 10 for time. So it's 23. 23, that's going to move him into a tie with Gajewski, I believe. Ark Keaton. Actually, it's a tie. It's a tie. Julian ties for 6th currently with Vincent, but he's going to be ahead on points. It's a 23. Oh, so I don't know why he has a 23 on the thing. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. My bad. Yeah, so you're going to move ahead of Vincent. My bad. I was looking at the wrong sheet. I'm sorry.
Judgment is judgment.
Why would that be?
What is there to?
Well, I mean,
anybody can do that. It's
why is that disallowed? I mean, as Dalton said, Paul Cohen.
Hashtag Paul Cohen World Final 7.
We got multiple references here. Julian.
Lindsey
We got
Wink,
Finals
World
9.
Finals 9, absolutely.
Yes, sir. And Jim Jack's Van Stack, you know?
That's 3.
Literally Jim Jack.
I mean,
You spent about a minute. I
at
think
least a minute, yeah.
Like
At least a
solid
minute.
I mean, for the other minute that you were actually running, you actually did pretty well. So.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry. I must have.
It's a hell of a time.
I didn't intentionally do that. Maybe my. I'm sorry. I don't know what his time was. I think it was a 17.9 something, if I recall. Well, we got Seth Holloway on the line here in Air Force Afterburner. Went to the semifinals, I believe. Lost to... I'll have to check on who he lost to. Actually went out in round 2 to Tyler May and Son of a Digger.
That truck you're seeing there is actually the earlier version of the Air Force Afterburner, being it still has good years and the unbeaded rims. It's just not the It isn't. I believe the debut version in San Antonio was a Silverado, but I don't remember. It's been too long.
Yeah.
It's driving the Cadillac. Very nice looking truck, to say the least, and we are waiting on the green.
I'm sure Seth has won some stuff since then, but he was the 2016 Fall Madness Racing Champion. So let's see how well he can do here in freestyle. Went out in round 2 to Tyler May.
Definitely a big achievement there. Oh,
Hard
winning
hit.
Fall Madness.
Hard
Wow.
hit to begin, but pulls out of it.
And he's all squirrely already.
Yeah, I was gonna say both hits he's made already have been super wonky.
Looked like he tried to use his rear steer to his advantage. Huge air off the dirt mound.
Nice air. Oh, it's gonna have to back up to avoid the Monster Energy container there.
Oh, wow, very nice. Very nicely done. He knew to get off the throttle there, and that backup is going to hurt his points just a little bit. Oh, my, it's going to... Car grabs him.
His cradle actually hit one of those tires out there on the track, and it just sent him into a hard lawn dart, but pulled out of it, though.
Nicely done over what's left of that boat, nosing heavy. Oh, that
it's like he's going to pocket over the
van.
Wow,
big pocket, pass vertical pocking. Oh, my goodness.
Amazing move, but he's going to get caught.
That's bad.
That's going to be an RII. I don't know what...
He was on the throttle trying to get off of it, being that the truck is on its side.
It's sideways. The oil pressure is going to be going through the roof.
Definitely.
Or the opposite. The oil is not going to be...
existent.
Yeah, absolutely.
In feeding, I mean. That'll end it.
Yeah, unfortunate hit there for Seth Holloway. He got the RII, and he's being called done. And clearly he's not happy about it, but it's the official's decision.
Tried what he did to do to get off of that van there. He was in quite a situation in which it didn't work off. It didn't work out for Seth.
So he had 55 seconds left. Waiting on the scores. A 6 for air, a 5 for technicality. Waiting on time and momentum. A 7 for momentum. He did have really good momentum for what he was... for how long he was actually running. He had 55 seconds left, I believe.
Getting a lot of feedback.
So that's going to be a 23.4 for Seth Holloway. He's going to move into 7th place, I believe. Just behind Brandon.
Seth not too happy with that call there.
Yeah, we have a little bit of controversy as to whether that was a legitimate call, but I mean it is the official's decision. Therefore, I mean if you can't agree, not necessarily agree with it, but if you can't accept it, then you might as well pack up and go home.
Some people don't. More than one person on the RII thing that's been going down. Yeah,
it's always has. It's always.
I've been there before.
It's always been. Not just RII, but whether someone should refire or not. You know, it's always going to be a matter of contention.
Oh, I remember some people not liking what was going down there. Oh man, wow, that texture is, maybe it's better for you, Joey, but on my end, wow.
It is just shooting off into the trees back there.
Destroying the wildlife we have out there, I mean... Oh,
I don't even want to know what's happening back there.
I think, let's hope the truck looks... Oh, no, it doesn't. The truck is actually elevated and back a little bit like it happened last time at SMRA St. Louis. Dalton, noticing it as well. Oh, man, look at that.
He's got the green light, though. I don't know
stop by...
I don't know what's happening right now.
Stopped by Exhibit's Pimp My Ride. Did a little redoing.
Apparently it's fine on stream, so that's all that matters. He gets caught up on the remnants of that boat there. Gets out of it, though. Didn't pull a Julian. Did
a 180 on that the edge of the boat there, whatever's left of it.
Yeah, whatever that is over there.
We're gonna call it a boat. Oh man, he's throwing it and keeping it down settled. I thought because the elevation was gonna keep him on the rolling overside.
It's like the exact opposite of Brandon. He can't get any slap wheelies off of it, no matter how hard he tries. Nice reverse hit though over the pink
shocks.
band.
Those shocks are just sucking up every single hit he's taken. Wow.
Let's see if he can find. Nope, still can't get a slap wheelie out of it, no matter how hard he tries. This run has been full of great momentum.
Oh
so far.
Yeah. Just a very goofy looking truck on our end. Oh, he's going to throw it.
2 wheels and over. Can he save it? Nope. He's got the RAI.
All right, we're good on that.
50 seconds left.
I was going to mention how that shock setup almost worked like a cantilever to the point where after he took off from a jump, it just soaked up and just dropped.
Absolutely. So we've got a 6 for air, 6 for tech, 7 for momentum. He did have really good momentum up to that point. Waiting for the time score to be calculated. A 4.2 for time. So it's going to be a 23.2. Look, I think that's going to tie Seth Holloway for 7th, I believe, or I may be wrong on that. Yeah, 4.2. So that's going to put him just behind Seth Holloway. Yeah.
The next person coming into game now will be Jonathan Soto in the Mohawk Warrior. I believe Jonathan made it into the semifinals. If I'm wrong, correct me, but having a somewhat decent racing event tonight.
Absolutely. Did make it into the semifinals. Lost to John Zimmer and Megalodon, who went on to win the bracket. But great showing from John Soto there to make it into the semis.
Speaking of John Zimmer, he actually did what is one of the most common things. He actually sat in the #1 spot for qualifying and won the racing event respectively.
Absolutely. Waiting for him to get going here.
Oh, man.
Still, no one has been able to dethrone Marty and Julio from the top of the standings, both tied on 36. Let's see if Soto, who I do know has been a great freestyler in the past, let's see if he can turn up the wick a little bit. He seems like he's having trouble spawning.
He is. He's in the game, but he's having a hard time spawning in right now.
Yep. And I just crashed.
No.
I'll be back momentarily.
As we wait for Cannon to come back, we get a nice look at the Mohawk Warrior. The beautiful Mohawk that is George Balhan's face. Not driven by George Balhan anymore, excuse me.
There we
But
go.
still, the legacy of the Mohawk Warrior and the Mohawk Nation carries on even without George Balhan.
Absolutely. I believe Soto at one point, I believe, did have a Mohawk. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't believe he does now, but at one point he was fulfilling his role in driving the Mohawk Warrior by having a Mohawk. And he's got the green light. Looks like he's going to start with a reverse move over the bus.
Fancy start. Oh, I think he's actually going to get...
He got caught on it. Couldn't quite... Was trying to go for a moonwalk there. Couldn't quite get it done.
Immediately coming back. He knows what he has to do.
Hurt him a little bit.
Right there with the big air. Oh, man, whipping it off that dirt mound there. Nice and bouncy is that Mohawk Warrior. Oh, huge air off of the bus. Oh, man, nice bounce. Oh, I thought he was in big trouble there. Looks like he recovers just fine, though.
Had to back up a little bit, but that shouldn't have cost him too much in the momentum department.
Another low center gravity truck. You saw that as he was going up the bus.
Nice slap wheelie.
Just enough to the point where he was able to grab him, as Candid said, with a great slap wheelie, and even more air off of the double bus there.
Has to back up again. These little backups don't really hurt him, but once he keeps doing them, they start to add up a little bit. So he really needs to try and swing the truck rather than back up.
Oh, I don't know what he was going for there.
Oh, man, hard front somersault there. Not going to get the RII. Still going. Great combo. Great presence of mind. Great presence of mind to combo it over the green cars there.
He didn't stop for anything there. He just kept on rolling. Now that truck is a complete mess. You actually get to see, as Scott Douglas and Kent Stout have said in the past, the driver or the boss at work. You can see him controlling the truck and do what he can. Huge air. Wow.
Wow. Hard landing on the right rear. He's going to have about 30 seconds left. He's really had a pretty decent run here. Let's see if he can finish out his time here.
Oh,
Looks like he's going for a cross thread here.
It's going to be a weird-looking cross through that edge.
Oh, maybe for a sideways backflip.
Oh,
corkscrew.
Man, what a save there.
What a save there. Wow.
Oh, I don't know what he's doing. He threw it kind of back there. He's going into some crazy cyclones.
Some hack steer donuts there.
Wow.
And that's going to be time. Great run from John Soto there.
I mean, that run was just...
Wow.
Wow.
I mean... His air and his technicality was quite good. His air and his momentum, the momentum hurt a little bit with all the backups.
Oh, still gonna get an A for momentum though.
But it's gonna be a 9 for me for technicality.
He definitely got out there.
Yes. It's 34, right? That's going to move him into third, yeah. Yeah, it's a tie at the top for Julio and Marty. Chris. Yes, Chris into third with a 35, and John Soto into fourth with a... Or no. Yeah, because of the two ties at the top. 35 for Chris, 34 for John Soto puts him into third.
Up next here in the lineup as we move on, we're going to have Tyler May in Son of a Digger.
Now, Tyler had a great performance in racing going out in the semifinals to Jack Merkel and Brodozer. Tyler more known for his racing than his freestyle, but let's see if he can turn in a good freestyle here in Son of a Digger.
That shock setup on that truck is beautifully done by Rock God on Sim Monsters, has been making content. I think this is his third or fourth year now, and has come a long way. His trucks used to be so light that if you went into a corner at about 5 miles an hour, you'd roll over. Then he got enough feedback to the point where the trucks were low enough to the point where they wouldn't roll over, and now he's found a happy medium and a truck like son of a digger.
Absolutely. And Tyler definitely, at least in racing, knows how to get the most out of each truck he races. Waiting for Tyler to spawn in here. He is in. Waiting on the green light.
And here
he's
comes
been
Tyler.
given the green.
Starting off nicely on that jammer stack there, not wasting any time, heading right to the double bus. Oh, I didn't think he had enough air to quite make that into a nice slap wheel.
I didn't think he had enough rebound on the front to get a slap wheelie out of it, but he pulled it out. Well done.
He powers out of it regardless. Looks like he's actually going to go for a better attempt at a wheelie.
Another nice slap wheelie.
Bumper dragger there as he's moving swiftly through the course right now. The loose dirt's going to help you with the momentum and sliding around like he is, cutting it close on that dumpster there.
Absolutely. Another good hit off the van into another slap wheelie.
Oh wow. I thought he was actually gonna mess up really bad there, but it looked like he kept it under control from my view.
Hit what's left of the boat. Nice air. Gonna kind of kick the rear end off the cars. Another combo over the van.
Oh, using the rear steer right there to his advantage. It looked like he was going over, but he turned it in such a way that the truck was actually going to settle into some nice cyclones.
Nice set of cyclones there, as you say. Just passing a minute in. He needs to start picking it up a little bit. This has been a good momentum.
The car just grabbed him there.
Good, not too bad of technicality, but he really needs to start picking it up a little bit if he wants to challenge Marty and Julio.
Nice slap wheelie. He's been all about the slap wheelies. He knew that he was going to be able to drag that around as he did beautifully.
Definitely looks like at the moment he's going for a perfect 10 in time, but he needs to start picking up a little bit. As I say that, walks it into the bus stack. Nicely done there from Tyler.
Tyler. Not as much air over the double. He's really been the slap wheelie machine of all trucks here tonight, but you're going to need a little bit more than that. Easily over the van there.
And that's going to fill time. A very conservative run for Tyler as he ends it with a bang.
Big trouble there as he tried to save the
Can he save it?
Truck there. Wow. Oh, no, that's going to end it. I thought he was coming back over on all fours.
I thought he was going to be able to save that, but couldn't quite get there. A nice conservative run from Tyler. I don't know that it's going to challenge for the top of the standings. We'll see what the judges have to say. An 8 for air, perfect 10 for time, 7 for tech, and a 9 for momentum. Great momentum for Tyler. A 34 will put him into a tie for third.
Up next in the lineup, we're going to have Jack Merkel in the Brodozer, the finalist to John Zimmer that would end up losing to John, the fastest qualifier. Jack did give it a valiant effort, though.
Absolutely.
All he had a hard run.
This
was not enough to keep up with John.
His racing performance has been one of the best that I think I've ever seen out of Jack.
Oh yeah, for sure. Jack was
great performance, even though he fell against the number one qualifier and kind of the dominant force in racing at the moment, John Zimmer. But still a great performance from Jack nonetheless. Let's see what he can do in freestyle. And to finish the point, Tyler moves into third in a tie with Soto and Mohawk Warrior with a 34. So Jack's going to start out on the pink van. Nicely done.
Shock setup soft enough. He's not going to be able to grab a slap wheelie. Huge. I think that's the biggest air we've seen off of that.
I think you're right. That was, I wasn't sure what he was going to do after not getting that wheelie, but that was some amazing air. Backs it up with another great hit over the boat and the van. Swings
Jack
it
having a
back
nice
around.
run so far.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Bit of a lag spike for Jack here. Not sure what's...
just about to ask if he froze for anybody else.
Yeah.
Oh, there he goes
Just a
right
big,
there.
Big lag spike there, but he's back underway.
Don't think he lost any momentum. Nice air.
Big air. No, I don't think so either. Kind of a spin around on the front end there.
Almost touches the container, but saves himself from it. Huge air over what's left of that boat.
Ooh. Kind of would have been a hard side slap, but that truck sucks up the rebound wonderfully.
Oh, nice distance off that racing lane there. I think that's the biggest that we've seen off of that all night. Jack is definitely going out there trying to put a number up.
Another nice hit over that. Finally gets the slap wheelie he's been looking for the entire run. Gonna walk it.
Bumper drag onto the side of the bus stack there.
Swings it back around. Looks like he's gonna go for the boat again with some speed. Nice air.
Beautifully done. Jack's doing what he needs to do. Oh, throws it over.
Rough hit over the van. Lands back on all fours. Doesn't get the RII. Still going with 30 seconds left. Let's see if he can finish it out with a bang.
No call been made on that RII. He's going to keep rolling along.
Swings it around. Nice air over the bus once again. Gonna get another.
Oh!
Stuffs the right front
Man.
into the remnants of that boat. Gonna have some serious right front damage on that thing.
I wasn't saying the RII to... Yeah.
It's like we've got an 8 for air, an 8 for tech, a 9 for momentum. 8 seconds left in his time. So he's going to move into...
Fourth.
Third, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
because me and Julio are tied. That's right, yeah.
a third. Jack Merkel moves into third behind Chris, Marty, and Julio. Julio and Marty still tied for joint lead. And I believe the last truck up will be John Zimmer in Megalodon. Is there anyone else that we haven't? Yeah,
That's it right there. After John, it's over.
after John, yep. So let's see if John Zimmer can double down here. The dominant force in racing, #1 qualifier, kept just getting faster and faster and faster. His semifinal time was almost 2/10 quicker than his qualifying time, which is just amazing.
He knows what he has to do, and he's going to run hard. If he can be strong like that in racing, he knows what he has to do to get around the freestyle course, and here he comes.
I don't know how you RII a diesel because they don't really have a ignition system, but it works. Oh my God! Here comes John Zimmer in Megalodon. Let's see if he can double down here.
That would make it some type of... Yeah, cut the fuel. Oh, starting off. Oh, no.
Oh no! Almost. Oh, can he save it? No!
Oh, my. And
What
that,
a tough break.
Wow. That will end up being the last run here tonight in the freestyle competition, and what a way to go out. I really thought he was going to come out here.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely. Tough break for Zimmer there. I mean, some would say he was playing on house money there, but unfortunately.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's not happy throwing it into the exit there. Hitting the bus. Yeah. It was wide open. Well, not so wide open because there were some decent runs out there, but he knew what he had to do to win.
I'll give him a 1 for tech.
I think that would be a 1, right?
Are you still live or?
0.3. Oof. points.
Well, the winners tonight, Julio Valon Jr. and Marty Hussey, Julio and Mutant, Marty and Hooligan, 2 great runs full of great technicality, great air, and great momentum, and they also both filled their entire time. Great performances from both.
All right. Oh, what? I'm gonna see who's doing what. All right, we'll see ya. Thanks for. We're gonna cut it. We're not gonna cut it, but they're gonna run, and we're gonna let you guys know. Thank you for watching. Hopefully everything went smoothly. Some upsets, some great runs, some great freestyles. Overall, a very solid event.
Congrats to John Zimmer, Marty, and Julio for their respective victories, as well as Brandon for two-wheel. Can't forget about him.
Brandon grabbing a nice two-wheel win there, doing the best he could have done. I think Dalton coming back to life. As we saw, Brandon losing round 1, but he did what all round 1 losers dream to do, and that is capitalize by winning the two-wheel skill competition. Brandon did that in beautiful fashion by walking the hooked truck on its nose twice, and I said it before and I'll say it again. He is one force to reckon with in two-wheel, so we better hope he doesn't lose so many times in round 1, because that could literally be his strong suit.
And again, John Zimmer, just an amazing performance in racing. #1 qualifier, just kept getting faster throughout the night. Didn't really, there were a couple close races there, but he really just didn't seem like he had much competition out there tonight, to be honest. So a great win from him. And a great victory for Marty Hussey and Julio Valon Jr. taking the joint freestyle victory with both 36 points each.
It was an overall fun event, and I had fun. I can't lie. Not just because I won, but I like I like competing. It's always a lot of fun just to see what everybody can do and how everything's going in the leagues. It was fun tonight.